Hi everyone, this is Coach Calculus's channel. In this channel, we'll be considering some easy steps to solving mathematical problems. So in this video, we'll be looking at this particular topic that we have before us here, which is converting numbers in base 10 to other bases. So now we'll be considering this particular question under this topic, as converting from base 10 to other bases. Now we'll consider this number 1. Convert 450 base 10 to A. Binary, B. Hexadecimal, C. Octal, D. Duodecimal. I'll explain further when we go into the calculations. And then for the number 2, we have convert 496.573 base 10 to A base 2, B hexadecimal, C base 4, and D base 8. Now let's go into the calculations one after the other, starting from number 1. Solution to number 1 question. So we have convert 450 base 10 to binary. Now to binary that is base 2. Now, so we are converting this 450 base 10 to base 2. And how do we do that? The first thing we do is we make sure that we do a line like this. Now write this 450 here, then we'll write 2 here because we'll be dividing through by 2. So now 450 divided by 2, that will give us 225. Is there any remainder? No, there is no remainder, so write remainder 0. Now 225 divided by 2 will give us 112. There is a remainder. It has a remainder of 1. And then 112 divided by 2 will give us 56. Remainder 0. 56 divided by 2 will give us 28. 28 remainder 0. 28 divided by 2, that will give us 14. Remainder 0. 14 remainder 0. And 14 divided by 2, we have 7 remainder 0. 7 remainder 0. 7 divided by 2, we have 3 remainder 1. 3 remainder 1. 3 divided by 2 will give us 2. 1. 3 divided by 2 will give us 1, and then remainder of 1. Now 1 divided by 2 is 0. It's impossible, so the answer is 0. 1 divided by 2 is 0. Still have a remainder of 1, so write down remainder 1. So now that I've gotten to 0, what we'll do next is take our answers from down here upward. There it is. Take your answers from down upward. So we have 450 base 10 is equal to 111,000,010 base 2. So that is the answer to number 1A, to convert 450 base 10 to base 2. The B says convert 450 base 10 to hexadecimal, which is base 16. That is base 16. So the same way, rule your line again. And cut it across like this. Then we have write your 450 here and write 16 here now, because I'm dividing all 2 by 16. So 450 divided by 16 will give us 28, and the remainder there will be it has a remainder of 2. Now the technique behind getting the remainders is this. What you do is do 28 times, let's do 28 times 16 is equal to 448. Now when you do 450 minus 448, the remainder is 2. That's how I normally get my remainder, because normally if you do 450 divided by 16, it will give you 28 when some decimals. Forget about this decimal, just write this 28 here, and then you do this 28 times 16. 28 times 16, that will give 448. 450 minus 448, that is 2. So our remainder is 2. The same way again, 28 divided by 16, that will give us 1, remainder 12. But in number base, 12 is equivalent to C. 12 is equivalent to C in number base. Now 1 divided by 16 is equal to 0, remainder 1. So now we have 1, and then here is 2. Taking this answer upward this way, we have 450 base 10 is equivalent to or equal to 1C 2 base 16. So that is answer to number 1B. And then number 1C, the C. Number 1C says convert Latin number, convert 450 base 10 to octal. Octal is base 8. We're using the same pattern. Rule a line this way, cut it through. Write 450 here, and then your 8 here. Now 450 divided by 8. 450 divided by 8 will give us 56, and a remainder of 2. 56 divided by 8, that will give us 7, remainder of 0, and the remainder of 0. 7 divided by 8 gives us 0, remainder 7. 0, remainder 7. That will give us 0 remainder 7. Now taking our answer upward this way, we have 450 base 10 is equivalent to 702 base 8. That is for C. Now the D says we convert that same number 450 base 10 to base 2 decimal. That is 12 to base 12. So the same way. We will learn like this. This is right here 450 here, 450, and then your 12 here. Now divide it through by 12. 450 divided by 12 will give us 37. 37 remainder 6. 37 remainder 6. 37 divided by 12, it will give us 3 remainder 1. 3 remainder 1. And then 3 divided by 12, that will give us 0 remainder 3. 0 remainder 3. Now taking your answer this way upward, we have that 450 base 10 is equal to 316 base 12. So these are the answers to the question. So that's how to convert from base 10 to other bases. Now the number 2, if you notice very well, in that number 2, you see that this one has a decimal point. So there is another special techniques in calculating this type of question. So I want to show you step by step on how you can go through this kind of questions. Make sure you follow to the end of this video so that you can get the very best from it. And if you've not subscribed yet, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button so that whenever I drop new videos, YouTube will notify you. Let's continue. Now number 2A says convert 496.573 base 10 to base 2. Now the first one we're going to do is we'll convert the whole number part this side. This whole number part we'll convert it using that same method we used in the first question. So step by step we to have the correct answer. Now you write your 496 here and then write 2 here because we're converting to base 2. Now 496 divided by 2 will give us 248. 248 and a remainder of 0. Then 248 divided by 2 will give us 124 and a remainder of 0. 124 divided by 2 will give us 62. Remainder 0. 62 divided by 2 will give us 31. 31 remainder 0. 31 divided by 2 will give us 15 remainder 0. 15 divided by 2 will give us 16 divided by 2 will give us 7 remainder 1, and then 7 divided by 2 will give us 3 remainder 1. 3 divided by 2 will give us 1 remainder 1, and then finally 1 divided by 2 will give us 0 remainder 1. So this is for the whole number part. Now we'll also calculate for the decimal part. And how do we do that? Simply write you take this decimal part, we take 0.573. Now when we are calculating here the whole number part, we are dividing by 2 all through, but this decimal part now, what we'll be doing is we'll be multiplying it by 2. Now we'll do 0.573 times 2 that will give us 1. If you use a calculator, it will give you 1.146. Now times 2. But now when you want to do this times 2, you are not going to use this 1 here. You assume this place is 0. So you do 0.146 times 2. So we do 0.146 times 2 will give us 0.292. Take note of these points here. Again, times 2. This is the first one we got. This is the second one. We want to reach up up to 4 places. So this number times this, you can multiply this one directly because this one has a 0 here. There is no need to assume anything here because there is 0 here already. So this number times this will give us 0. That will give us 0.584. 0.584. Again, this value times 2 will give us 1. Take note of these points. 1.168. Now I've gotten what I needed here. Let me use a red pen so that you can take note of what I'm trying to bring out here. These are the values I'm trying to point out here. These ones, and then these ones here. These are the values I'm trying to bring out here. So our final answer will be 496.573 base 10 is equivalent to, now this value 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, and then 0 in 5 places plus this value. Now remember, this one, we took this one upward, then this one will be taken downward. This value will be taken downward. So we have plus 0.1001. So if we add everything, we're going to have 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. If we add it to this, it will give us 0.1 1 0 0 1. So this is the answer, base 2. So this is the final answer to question number 2A. Now the question number 2B says convert 496.573 base 10 to hexadecimal, that is 16 to base 16. So the same approach we use here. Okay, we take the whole number aspect. Now this is the whole number aspect of the number given to us. We have 4, 9, 6, and then 16. Now 496 divided by 16, that will give us 31 remainder 0. 31 remainder 0. 31 divided by 16 will give us 1 remainder 15. In number base, 15 is equivalent to F. 15 is equivalent to F. 15 is equivalent to F. In your calculator, you have something like if you look at this very well, we have some values here where they wrote A, B, C, D, E, F. You can use it in calculating number base. A is 10, B is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So F here is 15. Now we have 1 divided by 16 will give us 0 remainder 1. 0 remainder 1. We have 1, then this one is 0. 0. Now taking our answer upward this way. Now let's also calculate the decimal part. The decimal part, which is 0.573. Now remember we are multiplying, so multiply it by 16. Now this value multiplied by 16 will give us 9.168. 9.168. Now 9.168 multiplied by 16. Remember we are not taking this 9. We assume the 9 is 0, so we have 0.168 times 16, and it will give us 2.688. 2.688 times 16 times 16 times 16. Remember, these are the values I needed here. These are the number I'm working for. Now this from here we must have up to 4 values. So 16 times 0.688 will give us 11.008. 008 again times 16 will give us 0.128. 128. That is 0.008 times 16 will give us 0.128. Then we take our answer from here downward. Remember, 11 is equivalent to B, like I told you before. So we have what I'm going to copy out from this place is these values. So this 496.573 base 10 is equal to 1 F0 plus 0.9211, which is equivalent to B, and finally 0. So our final answer will be 1 F0 plus 0.12.9 B0. That is the final answer to number 2B. And number 2C says to convert 496.573 base 10 to base 4. The same approach again. Right here, 496, the whole number part here, and then 4 here, because we're dividing through by 4. Now 496 divided by 4 will give us 124 and a remainder of 0. 124 divided by 4 will give us 31, remainder 0. 31 divided by 4 will give us 7, remainder 3. 7 divided by 4 will give us 1, remainder 3. 1 divided by 4 will give us 0, remainder 1. That's for the whole number part. Now let's come to the decimal part, which is 0.573. Remember, again we'll be multiplying by 4. But this value multiplied by 4 will give us 2.292. 2.292 multiplied by 4. That gives us 1. Remember, this place now we're not multiplying all the value here by 4. We're multiplying 0.292 because we are taking this value, these two here, we assume it's 0. So we'll take 0.292 then multiply by 4. That will give us 1.168. 1.168 times 4, that is 0.168 times 4 will give us 0.672 then times 4. You can multiply this one directly because this is 0 here, times 4 will give us 2.688. Remember, we're writing out these values here before the decimal point. These ones, this. Let me use a red pen. This is what I needed here. And these ones, I turn up to 4 values, 1, 2, 3, 4. So our final answer for this question will be 496.573 base 10 is equal to this value now, 133, because we are taking it upward while this one will be taken downward. So we have 133 then 00 plus 0.2102 210 2. So that will give us 13300 plus, there's no need for plus today, that is decimal point now. 1.02102. That will be our final answer. This one is a decimal point. Decimal point, not plus. So that is the answer to number 2C. Always indicate your base, because this one we converted this one to base 4, so indicate your base as base 4. And finally, the last one, number 2D, says to convert 496.573 base 10 to base 8. And as usual, draw the line this way, and then cross it. So right there, one number part which is 496, and that 8 here because we're dividing 2 by 8. So now 496 divided by 8, that will give us 62, and a remainder of 0. 62 divided by 8 will give us 7, remainder 6. 7 divided by 8 will give us 0, remainder 7. We take our answer upward like this. Also, let's calculate for the decimal aspect, which is 0.573. Remember, we are multiplying through by 8. So 0.573 times 8 will give us 5.584 times 8. Mind you, we are multiplying this, which we take, assume this 4 is 0 now, so that is 0.584 times 8, and to give us 672. Now we take the decimal part of this, that is 0.672 times 8 will give us 5.376 times 8, which is 0.376 times 8 will give us 3.008. So these are the things we're pointing out here. These ones, and now we take it downward this way. So our final answer is going to be 496.573 base 10 equal to this value 760 plus this value, which is 0.44553 to give us 760 point, this value plus 0.4453 base 8. So that is our final answer. Thank you very much for watching. If you find this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop new videos like this, YouTube will notify you. Have a nice day.